Do you know how itchy chickenpox is? To keep Maggie from scratching and scarring, Marge put protective gloves on her, but Maggie was still unbearably itchy, so Marge handed her a teddy bear to play with. Marge planned to take her to see a doctor, but when she turned around, she found the clinic closed for the day. The pastor mentioned that a new church had opened in Springfield. Perhaps the doctor could be found there. The doctor examined Maggie and confirmed it was chickenpox. He quickly prescribed her some medicine. After returning home, Maggie's symptoms got worse. Homer wanted to hug her, but Marge stopped him. Turns out Homer had never had chickenpox before. Worried he'd catch it, Marge quarantined him outside. Helpless, Homer could only watch through the window. Bart was sneaking food in the kitchen and even shared his ice cream with the dog. When Flanders heard that Maggie had chickenpox, he offered to help take care of her for a few days so that his own kids could catch it too. Homer was confused, but Flanders explained it was for their own good. Once you get it as a child, you're immune for life. Homer's eyes lit up. What a great idea. He decided to turn it into a business, $15 per infection. The business was booming. Lots of parents brought their kids over. Maggie was serving drinks to everyone while the parents chatted in the living room. Homer, the host of the chickenpox party, even brought protective suits from the power plant, just in case. Maggie's job was to infect everyone. Homer also hired a clown to perform, but since he only paid $20, the act lasted just 20 seconds. The chickenpox party was a success. Soon all the kids started coughing. Not long after, Homer began itching all over. It was so unbearable that he had to find something to scratch himself with. Marge found a home remedy. She used oatmeal to soothe Homer's itching. Then the power plant called, asking him to come to work. But since he had already used chickenpox as an excuse to take sick leave last month, this time he was immediately fired. Meanwhile, Milhouse's parents, who were separated, happened to run into each other at the Simpsons party. To ease the awkwardness, Milhouse's mom asked if his dad had been working out lately. When Milhouse's dad learned she was single again, he decided to make a move. Unfortunately, Milhouse walked in at that very moment, with Bart right behind him. Bart gleefully reenacted the whole scene. The couple decided to get back together, and Milhouse was overjoyed. He finally had a complete family again. He began imagining his bright future, promotions, wealth, marrying a beautiful woman, becoming CEO, and reaching the peak of life. Sitting on a bench, Milhouse's dad asked his mom how many people she had dated since the breakup. She wanted to be honest, but he couldn't bear to hear it. Milhouse, thrilled that his parents had reconciled, begged them to take him out to play. But since the couple wanted to rekindle their romance, his dad just gave him $10 to keep him busy. Milhouse was upset and ran to Bart to complain. When they were separated, at least they each spent time with me, he said. Now that they're back together, they just ignore me. Bart came up with an idea, then split them up again. Bart's plan was simple. When Milhouse's dad moved back home, Milhouse would lie and say his mom thought he was messy. But instead of getting angry, his dad saw it as an opportunity for open communication. When that failed, Milhouse complained to his mom, but she didn't believe him either. Milhouse realized he couldn't win. Bart urged him to think it through. If they have another kid, say a baby sister, wouldn't that be worse?
Hi, Bart.